Good morning, YouTube subscribers. Thought I'd do a short video today, and the project we're going to talk about is right behind me here. Several years ago, the laundry department here was giving me a little hard time when I'd cleaned paint brushes and washed dirty hands and things of that nature in the laundry sink in the laundry room. So I found a guy that had a two bay stainless steel commercial sink for sale. Picked it up, built a cabinet here, and plumbed it in. So I'll show you a little bit about that, and then we'll get to the project that we're going to do today. So this is the cabinet I built. Built two pieces. This one's separate, and this one's separate, and I made it so the tub would fit in here. This thing was on some legs like you'd see in a commercial kitchen, and so I cut those off and made it fit in this cabinet here. This down here is where I store all my cleaning supplies and whatnot, and over here is all my shop rags and whatnot in there. That works pretty good. And then in this drawer here, just got some various cleaning tools and what have you. So this works out pretty nice. And this is where we plumbed it. Right behind us here goes into the basement down through that concrete, that block wall there. So we were able to plumb it right down in there, and I'll show you that just in a moment. But what the guy also gave me, a couple pieces of stainless, like this right here. And I use this quite a bit right here because I don't necessarily need both sinks when I'm doing cleaning and whatnot. I primarily use this one over here. So this kind of sits there like that, and I can use it to set some things on, but as you can see, it doesn't really cover it up, and it's a little flimsy, can fall and what have you. But he also gave me another piece, this one right here, and it's a little bit bigger, and it'll cover that whole thing there if I do a little cutting on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this here. I'm going to bend it down so it's bent down like that down there, right there. And then I'll notch these corners here a little bit so it'll fit right on here and then right on that other side over here. So I think that'll work all right, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Yeah, you can probably see why the laundry department might get a little upset with paint brushes getting clean and whatnot here, and dirty hands and greasy stuff. So best thing was to put in a sink out in the garage, and I think that's worked out real well. Kept the tensions down a little bit too. Okay, right there on the left, that's where we came through that concrete block wall rather, came down and tied right into the sewer pipe right here. So that required a little calculation and some reference points to make sure we got it in the right spot, which we did, fortunately. So that worked out good, and then we were able to tap into some of these water lines right here, hot and cold water, and ran those right out there too, so that worked. So as I was explaining a moment ago, what we're going to do is we're going to, this piece of stainless right here spans all the way across here, and we're going to notch it right in here a little bit so it'll fit down, and this piece will lay right on the top of the sink here. We're going to do the same thing over on this side right here. We'll notch it a little bit right in there and cut it out. And then we're going to cut it here all the way across. We'll bend it here and create another lip like this that we'll have to notch out. So once they're notched out, it'll sit in there and it won't move either way. So it'll be real nice to keep in there nice and steady, and I can take it out obviously when I want. So let's get started on that. Alright, we've already marked it here, so we'll put a square on it and we'll mark a line all the way across there. Okay, we've got our cut line. Now I'm thinking what I can do is I think I can cut this on my metal bandsaw, or the metal cutting bandsaw. So for some reason, my bandsaw blade jumped the slipped off one of the pulleys, and I got it back on there, but I can't. I had to take it out of gear to turn the lower pulley to get it on, and now I can't get it back in gear. So we're going to go ahead and finish this cut with our grinder here. All right. There, we've got that done. Now we'll get a disc out here and clean that edge up. Okay, we've got our bend made here. It's not as pretty as it would have been had it been done on a brake, but we don't have a brake, so we did it the next best way we could think of. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to cut some notches here, so this will sit right on just inside of here. So we'll do this side first, then we'll go over and do that side. So let's go ahead and cut these notches. I think we've got that. We'll go ahead and clean those up a little bit, and then take a flat disc to it. We'll be good to go. Okay, there we go. Got it pretty well shined up a little bit. Took some of the nastiness off there with our flap disc, and I think that's going to work out real good. Got kind of a little drain table. It's got a slope going this way toward the sink. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button there on the lower right, and come back again, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell there for you get updates when Elbow Boy does another project. Take care. Hope you enjoyed the video.